My resolution was supposed to be more open and honest with you guys, and I spent this whole year not doing much due to work draining me, and I've been complaining about money issues, the fact that the channel's struggling because YouTube refuses to care about creators who actually create stuff. Well, anyways, let's do a Q&A. I made a post 4 days ago at the time of recording, and I asked you to ask about anything about me. Like if you're curious about what I like, more about stuff like that. And try your best in a way to make me open up a little more. First up is from Dylan Diller. Have you been watching the World Cup? Which team do you root for? Very relevant to the times right now as of recording. I don't really watch football or soccer or whatever you call it and wherever you're from. I do know I have some friends rooting for the Mexico team and Argentina, and I think one friend is rooting for Portugal or something. I don't know. I have to double check on that. But yeah, I don't know much about that sport, so I'll support the teams that my friends are supporting. Thank you for a very normal question. I appreciate that. And the return of Sadhana the Prince. You've always participated in all this. I appreciate that. We need people like you. We need more people like you on this channel. To Vegastar. What movies, TV shows, cartoons, anime did you grow up watching? Ooh, okay. Being born here in the United States, obviously the movie series I got into because, I was a young boy in America is the MCU movies. I have my thoughts and opinions of anything past Endgame. I still would think Captain America's Winter Soldier is still one of my most favorites. When it comes to cartoons, I did watch a lot of cartoons as a kid. The one that I had the most memories with is probably Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That was the cartoon I bonded the most with my siblings. I got into anime because of a friend I used to have in 2014. The very first 3 anime I've watched are The Devil's a Part-Timer, Ouran High School Host Club, and One Piece. I have completed 2 of those. One I probably won't ever finish. I think you can know which one it is. For Takuro. What does Takuro do for work? We know that Leon still works as an adventurer, while Sylvius is a stay-at-home test subject for Rachel. Well, originally I have established that Vega gets financial assistance from the orphanage to let him live on Earth due to him being the heir of Lyra. So basically, he doesn't really have to work. He just stays on Earth for as long as his, I guess you can say, visa allows him, his cosmic visa. So he doesn't really need to worry about that. At best, you could just say, I don't know, caregiver to the other angels. Does that count? Can he put that on, his resume or something? If he wants to find a job. For Leon, which type of sword do you prefer? Like katanas, great swords, rapiers, curved blades, etc. All of them! I love them all. Katanas are great. Great swords are great. Rapiers are great. Curved blades are great. All of them are great. Anything that you can use with your hands, one or two-handed, and has a giant metal blade, steel blade, stony blade, any blade that can be used. Even a club could be considered a sword. Any is great. What I prefer to use is probably just a simple broadsword. For Sylvius, during your free time with Rachel, what is your favorite hobby? Something that you and Rachel like to do. Something only Rachel and I like to do. Watch movies. And I guess, is experimenting with our romance a hobby, since we're not going to be posting any research on that. It's mainly just us exploring our relationship, so would that be considered a hobby? If not, it would probably be watching movies. Although I do like watching her work. Seeing her focused on anything is quite nice to watch. I don't know why. Thank you so much, Sadhana. I look forward to your return one day. I know you're doing a lot of stuff with your personal life, so hopefully one day you'll come back. Who knows? Maybe you, me, some other people could be the next future generation of YouTubers. Who knows? Especially in the day and age of this godforsaken AI thing, especially with YouTube being a part of Google, who loves to suck off AI. Oh my goodness. Let's do our best. And next up, Shiro Shiro. Welcome back. Always participating as well. What is your dream pet? Dog. I want a dog. I love dogs. I can't take care of a dog right now. Financially, I cannot do it. One day, I will have a dog. What's your comfort food? Pizza. When you go to college, like I did before, and you're alone or with roommates, and you're all guys who are either half decent at cooking or don't cook at all, frozen pizzas are your go-to. But in general, any kind of pizza. I will take any kind of pizza. What got you into art and story stuff? This is a little more personal, actually. Thank you for that. I got into art because I have a sibling who made like little comics to share as a little passion project of their own, and that inspired me to draw my own. I never had the artistic talent. My sibling has the talent for art. However, when we used to play with toys as young kids, I would technically write the stories. I would be like pick a villain and create a little like scenario and event, and then yeah, I create a story while we were kids. And eventually I decided to try to improve my art when I got into high school. I picked the beginning art classes as one of my first classes entering high school, and practiced from there. And then around the same time I got into anime. So over time I was so inspired by the anime art style. And the rest was history. Although I got more into writing because of college. In the 4 years I was in college, I took, I think, 9 writing course classes, which you're not technically supposed to, but I took it. And each of those classes, instead of a final test and exams, they're essays. They're all essay finals. So I've wrote so many papers, and I just ended up enjoying just typing away, you know? And yeah, and then eventually after I graduated, I was like, I want to write more. I mean, especially after I did start a YouTube while I was in the middle of college, and I was writing. Everything, just all my writing passion came from college. What words would you use to describe yourself? Creative, stubborn, and tired. Oh yeah, creative, stubborn, and tired. That's how I would describe myself. Favorite color? Blue. I think it should be obvious based on like character Bono, the original Vega character. Blue. Blue is my favorite. Thank you so much for your continued participations. I wish more people are like you to keep commenting on my videos and participating in these little posts. Alright, and that's all the questions I got from the post. If you missed the post and have some questions, feel free to let me know in the comments below. If you want to know more about me, feel free to ask right away. I'm here, I'm open. I want to be open, but I don't know what to say, so I'd rather just let you guys ask and I'll say something. And who knows, maybe a question you ask might inspire another video. I would prefer that right now because I am still working on the restart series, where I restart the whole Vegastar story so we can fix up things and do it properly. And also at the same time, all my new subscribers are never checking my old videos, so they have no idea where the story is going. So I best just to start over and create a proper playlist for this story. I also have a gaming channel, so if you want to check that out, I just uploaded my next episode of the Nuzlocke recently, Lost a Good Companion. And I might pick up some the visual novel I was reading when I first started that gaming channel. I forgot about it. I should probably do that. I feel like visual novels would be the easiest to record because I'm just sitting there and reading. And if my schedule lines up with my friends from college, I will do some gaming videos with them. Some games we've discussed is Repo, I think it's called, R-E-P-O. So we're gonna probably play that together, those games together. Alrighty then, that's it from me. Please like this video if you want. Support creators like me who are trying their best to create original ideas all by themselves, because the AI obsession is ridiculous, and I just want to see more passionate and creative people out here on this platform. The more of us that grow, I feel like we will be able to inspire more to come and do their own inspirations, rather than using AI. Anyways, you already know my thoughts on that. I'm all done. I'm done yapping. That was the free Q&A video I'm gonna do. Even though I did one earlier this year, probably do another one at the end of the year, maybe. And with that out of the way, until next time.